Change can come from anywhere, actually. Most commonly, people think that change comes from the top. So the board of directors have a great idea and they decide that they're going to merge with another company or they're going to change the organisational structure. But change can come from anywhere. And I think a good leader will encourage change, encourage ideas of change from wherever they might in the organisation. I'm a firm believer that if I was heading an organisation, which I have done in the past, other people around me had much better, more imaginative ideas than I did. And so harnessing that talent and harnessing that flair for new ideas is something that a leader should really enjoy and encourage. So I think change can come from anywhere. Likely the big strategic changes are going to come from a highly effective management team, and therefore it's really important to make sure that the board of directors or the senior management team functions well together, and that through having diversity in that team they can use each other's talents to complement each other and get the best decisions and the best ideas and make them come to fruition. Absolutely, it's possible to change people, but referring to Professor Adrian Furnham's quote, only if they really want to be changed. And serious change of people's attitudes and behaviours can be quite a long-term change and can be quite costly, particularly if you buy into perhaps a programme of coaching, executive coaching, which can be highly, highly effective. I am a coach myself, but I believe that coaching is the catalyst for change and not the whole story. So it takes people themselves being ready for change and determined to change in a way that they feel is going to help them. I don't believe that people will change fundamentally against their own values and beliefs, but there are so many ways that people can embrace change and change their behaviours, change their way of doing things to bring about their own self-development. I think people are the key to changing organisations, because there's no point in tinkering around with the money or the buildings or the plant or anything like that unless you have people on board. So the real key to that is communicate with all levels of people in all different areas of the organisation. I had a particularly inspiring boss at one time who made a point every day of visiting a different department so that he could get to know people. And it was a two-way process. We got to know him as well, and therefore he wasn't the intimidating boss that some people can be, but we really got to know him, and therefore people felt very able to raise comments, to raise opinions, to make suggestions to him about how things might change. And of course he would, I guess, take those views on board and make his own decisions. So changing through people, I think, is absolutely vital. But the important thing, of course, is getting the people ready to change and to see the vision as you see it and buy into that vision themselves, so that they have skin in the game and they can see what's in that change for themselves. Oh, the follower's role is absolutely key. You can imagine any leader that we know of, Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy, even leaders that we don't think did a very good job like Hitler, Ceausescu. The one thing that they had in their message was followers. And if you don't have followers, then that message is absolutely wasted. So it's about convincing the followers that they want to come along with you. And the most important follower of all is the first follower, because they legitimize the vision, and actually they bring in the next group of followers. So if you like, the first follower is the first early adopter of what the leader is trying to say and the vision that the leader is trying to sell. And then you gain more and more followers behind that follower. And one of the important things is to make that follower the leader's partner. So it's a very shared vision. So followers are utterly vital, and therefore making sure that the employees in an organisation or other stakeholders in the organisation are involved, that they share the vision and that they have their own part to play, which is important. Followership is equal to leadership.